Hey guys, welcome to my second ever makeup tutorial, and today we're going to do the feisty libero of Karasuno High School, Nishinoya Yuu. Nishinoya is a really important character to me, and hopefully you guys learn something, and it really helps you guys out. If you guys have any questions, comments, concerns, please leave it at the end of the video. Let's get started. Of course, start off with a clean face and make sure your hair is out of the way, as always. From there, make sure that your eyebrows are covered. I shaved mine off, so I don't have to worry about that. Next, you're going to take a primer. I'm using Elf Tone Adjusting Face Primer, and I'm putting that in all my discolored spots, which are my eyebrows, under my eyes, my eyelids, and blemishes, and around my nose. And then taking a chapstick, and it's super important that you put on a chapstick if you plan to ever conceal your lips. And I like to do this before I do anything, just because it helps my lips get moisturized after a while. Next, I'm taking Super CC Plus Concealer, and I'm concealing my eyebrows, my dark circles, blemishes, any red spots, and make sure you blend it out. With blemishes, make sure that you're patting it instead of rubbing it out while blending. This will help keep that redness away. And when you're blending out on other places, remember to rub it in, don't wipe it off, if that makes sense. Next, I'm going to be using CoverGirl Outlast Stay Fabulous Foundation in 805. It is perfectly okay if you don't use a liquid foundation. I prefer it. However, if you do use a liquid foundation, make sure that you are using a powder on top of it. When you're blending out, make sure you blend out away from your face. This will really cover your face and really blend it out evenly. And make sure you get, your neck, your ears, any place that can show a difference in color. Next, I'm going to be using True Match Mineral Powder, Pressed Powder in Light Ivory 404. Make sure that your face is dry before you put on a pressed powder. It'll really help. But putting on any type of powder with a liquid foundation will help it from getting greasy, from getting on your cosplay, and from getting on other people's cosplays as well. So it's super important. Next, I'm going to be going on to contour, and I'm using NYC Individual Eyes 938 Union Square palette, and I'm going to be contouring my jaw very lightly. Nishinoya is still very has a boyish tone to it, but he does have sharp angles. And you're going to blend that out with a kabuki brush. And when you're putting on your contour on your jawline, make sure it's slightly above your jawline, not under and not on it. This will give that illusion. And even going under your chin will help. Taking the kabuki brush again, I'm going to be putting some of the brown powder on the hollows of my cheek. By the way, I am using the lightest tone of the brown on Also, make sure you get your temples. I'm then moving on to my nose, making sure that there's about a 7mm gap on it. And if at any point it's too dark, just go ahead and use your pressed powder lightly. Make sure you also get under where your eyebrows will be sitting. This will give that illusion of shadows. I'm also taking the brown eyeshadow and putting it on my eyelids and into my crease. I don't know why I do this, I just think it looks better with Noya. I'm now using LA Colors color eyeshadow in white and putting it in the center of my nose to give the illusion of a sharper nose. I'm now moving on to using L'Oreal Paris Gel Eyeliner 173 in Espresso. And doing my eyebrows with that. It comes with its own brush, and I do suggest using it. When I think about Noya's eyebrows, I think of a triangle almost, with 3 different sides. I forgot what that is. Might be a scaling triangle, I don't remember. I was never good at math. And, you know, it's very angled, so, you know, take your time with it, play around with it, and, you know, if you mess up, like, any, like, small areas, not a lot, you can wipe it off and use your foundation to cover it. A little bit, and you're back on track. You can also choose to cover it with a powder. I choose not to because I'm super lazy. But then again, that's most cosplayers. Hey! Looking at reference pictures helps a lot when you're doing his eyebrows. Next I'm going to be doing the double lid, and if you have Western eyes, this is really hard because we already have a double lid. So I'm drawing it on right above my eye socket, and you can look at how I'm doing it, that the angles go up and it's kind of angled and all that fun stuff. And remember, kids, remember to wash your makeup tools. I forgot to do this, and I was having a hard time with the double eye effect. Again, if you mess up, just use a little bit of foundation. You only need a little bit, not even the size of a ballpoint pen. I'm just darkening the lines now and accentuating them. I guess that's what it's called. I can't think today. Next I'm going to be using NYC's waterproof liquid eyeliner, and I'm just drawing a very thin line and a very dramatic wing that goes up. Not curving it, I'm just bringing it up to give that pointed eye look that Noya has. then on the bottom of the lid, I'm kind of making like a triangle using my bottom lid as a side of the triangle. Unfortunately, my camera ran out of space around that, so I couldn't show you all of it, and around here I ended up going looking too far down and my camera didn't catch it. So I'm going to show you guys a picture of what I was doing. I'm also adding a very small line on the one of the sides of the triangles at the bottom lid, closer to the wing, just a tiny little line that he has. Next, I'm going to be using Rimmel London's concealer stick in light beige 102. My lips got dry again, so I ended up putting on more chapstick. Go ahead and blend that out once you put it on and your lips are concealed. And then from here, go ahead and put on your wig, your cosplay, or if you haven't already. And this is what it should look like at the end. I had super fun doing this tutorial, and I hope you guys learned something. If you guys have any questions or anything like that, just go ahead and ask. I'd be more than happy to answer. But this is what it should look like, and I hope you guys had fun. Thank you guys so much. Like, subscribe, comment, do what you want. You do you. Thank you so much.
Hey guys, the Night Dreams here. While I was editing my video, I completely forgot something that's very important. When you're contouring the hollows of your cheek, I see a lot of cosplayers do something that evidently it doesn't blend out well and looks kind of like, you know, a black dirty line on your cheeks. So I'm not putting on makeup because I'm super duper lazy and it's just not happening. But anyways, so your hollows of your cheek is here, your jawline's here. So when you do it, you know, you're scrunching up your brush, and you're just gonna go down where it is, and then to blend it out, just make sure you're bringing it down to blend it. You know, do this, I don't care, but it's gonna blend out it down so it doesn't look like a, you know, a brown line on your cheek, and it gives the illusion of that depth. And a small little thing to remember when you're doing contour is the easiest way that I like to think of it is when you're wearing dark jeans, your ass looks smaller. When you're wearing white jeans, your ass looks bigger. The same thing applies to makeup because it is all illusions. So, darken this area, looks smaller. If you light it, it's just not gonna look smaller, it's gonna look bigger. But that's all I wanted to say, and I really do hope you guys like the tutorial and all that fun stuff. Thank you so much.